Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just want to do a video with this. I'm just testing it out just to see if I should declutter it, and it's the I Heart Makeup Naked Chocolate. So I'm just going to be doing a quick tutorial with it. It's not even really a tutorial, it's just testing the shadows out just to see if they're still okay to use, etc. I have had this in my collection quite a while, but these eyeshadows are just looking a bit blah to me. I've got so many eyeshadows in this like bronzy coppery family. I know that somebody else will be able to make use out of it. I mean, there isn't really any shadows that I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'll keep the palette for this and this. Not even this highlighter here. So I think I will end up decluttering it. But for now, let's just try a quick look with it. So I'll just zoom you in a little bit. Is that enough? A bit more. Oh god, my face is taking over the entire camera, but I just wanted you to see the eyes really more than anything. Yeah, that should be fine. I'll try and just do the eye look on camera rather than looking into a mirror like I did last time. So I'm going to first use this base shade here all over the lid. And I'm just using my Real Techniques. What brush is this? A Deluxe Crease brush. I really like this for using a matte ivory or cream shade all over the lid. So yeah, that's as simple as it gets really. And then I need like a neutral brown, so I'll use this one. Is the lightest one in the palette, so I'll use that in my crease. And I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics brush. I don't know if it ever had a number. If it did, it's come off. So just in the crease there. I'm using one of those Gorilla tripods, and it is so annoying because they're not very stable. And I wouldn't say the camera's heavy. It's an Olympus EPL8, so it's not actually my SLR that I'm using. But it just kept falling over. It took me ages to steady it. But this is the only tripod I can use to do this, because my other tripod, I just can never do like looks on camera with it. I use my other tripod really for like doing shop my stash videos, and like if there's lipstick swatches I want to do like on the lips, I'll use that as well for that, and maybe to show like my Pandora jewellery. I've used it for that before. So I think that's enough. I think I'm going to go in with the darker brown, which is this shade here, just in the like on the actual crease. So yeah, and this one is a Real Techniques. I don't know what they're called, but these are the newest brushes in my collection. I really like them. And then just here, like kind of on the outer crease even, and then like just blending it into that lighter eyeshadow, and just a bit more for this eye. Just a really quick look to see what I make of the eyeshadows. I used this palette the other day, and to be honest, I found it really powdery. And it's probably the length of time I've had it, or it could just be the quality. This is one of the older Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes, and like I said, it's really bland. If I want shades like this, I can use my Too Faced chocolate bar, because the shades are very similar, like the golds and the bronzes. So now I've done that, I'm just wondering what shade to use. I used this one the other day. It's kind of like a rose gold. I'm being drawn to this gold shade, so I might use that. So I'm just going to pop this on with my finger all over the eyelid. Doesn't look very pigmented at all. Oh, it is. I think I will still wet my brush though as well. That one is probably one of the most pigmented ones. I have swatched a few and it is coming out quite pigmented, but I have got my light on as well, so obviously that's helping it to look even brighter. It's a really nice gold though, this. I think if I was to keep the palette it would be just for this gold, which is silly really, because obviously I'm not going to keep a palette just for one eyeshadow. So now I'm just going to blend this out a little bit more. I actually like the way this one is turning out. The last eye look I did, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I chose one of the worst eyeshadows to use. I think it was a purple eyeshadow. I chose one of the worst eyeshadows to use, which I hadn't tried, and I did it on camera, which wasn't the cleverest move from me. Yeah, I really do like that. I just want to make the gold pop a little bit more, so I'm going to use this NYX Dewy Spray, what I used last time. She says she forgot to fetch an eyeshadow brush. Right, so I'm just going to reach up here. I'm not going to turn the camera off purely for the fact every time I turn this camera off I end up losing loads of footage. I need to get a new memory card, so I'll be doing that soon. I'll use this brush, it's a Primark one. Just put them there for a minute. So I'll just wet it with this NYX spray, and then I'll go in it again with that gold. So it's just on the little side of the brush. It's really pretty. Now my BH Cosmetics Royal Affair palette I've not managed to use at all. That's the only palette that I've pulled out that I've not managed to use this fortnight. So that is going to end up staying in the collection while I just test this over the next few days and decide whether I want this to go. So then what I normally do is I normally use this. It's a bit like the highbrow one, and it just has a little bit left. It needs sharpening really. Let's see if I can find my sharpener. I'm not at all prepared. At that point it could be anywhere in that everyday makeup drawer, so I'll just see what I can do. So it just highlights your brow. I've had this for years as well, but it's still okay. Like I say, I've only got about that much left. The black bit is just a black eyeliner, and I won't use that. I don't want something that old going that close to my eye. So that's that. Yeah, that definitely needs sharpening for the next time I use it. And then what I also do is I use this, which is my Essence Silky Nude liner for my waterline. So my eyes really water every time I use it as well. Looks so gross doing it this close to the camera. Right, so that's that. Where's the mascara? I know I brought it in. It seems to have gone AWOL. Oh, it's here. This is the mascara that I'm using and I absolutely love it. It's the Ciate Wonder Wand mascara, and Primark have also brought a dupe out of this. They're doing dupes on a lot of mascaras, like they've brought a dupe out on the Too Faced Better Than Sex, a dupe on this one. I love, love, love that brush. Let's do this in mirror. It just gives you like such voluminous lashes. It really is good. I don't expect it to last too much longer because I opened it a while ago. I need an inner corner highlight as well. I think I'm going to use the gold out of this palette and just see how that works out. So for that I normally use this smoky eyeshadow brush, and I bought this years ago and I'm just so gutted that you can't get them anymore because they're ideal for like placing it in the inner corner. So it's just this gold one here. Right, so that's that. Let's zoom you out now because this is way too close for comfort. Oops. Right, so this is the look. So what I'm going to do now is I really want to use this Jeffree Star lipstick in Yummy. I've not used it in ages and it's just a really nice orange lipstick and it's in the shade Yummy. I really don't like the way these things smell though. I mean, it smells awful. It's just a really nice, bright, vibrant, orangey red. So yeah, I really like that. Put some of this on actually, this next dewy finish. So yeah, that's just basically a little eye look that I chose to do, and I wanted to do it on camera as well, just so I could look back and just see if I really do like this palette. I'll probably do a couple more with this. The darker shades just aren't, I'm not being drawn to these darker shades here, but the lighter shades I really do like. I really like this. I didn't think I would. Let's pop some of this lighter highlighter shade just in the inner corner as well. I used this lighter colour highlighter the other day. I forgot this was in here, and I really liked it. So yeah, that's what it looks like. yeah, this is the look that I've created. I know it's really simple, but yeah, that's everything, apart from like just a few other little things that I want to talk about. I don't know if I can show you. Oh, it's really stinging me, and I'm just hoping you ladies out there will be able to give me some advice. So, can you see that? I had to go to the doctor's yesterday, and I had the implant put in, like the contraception implant. Normally I use Yasmin pill, but it's not been working out for me. It's been making me really ill, so they decided to put this in, and it lasts for 3 years. So I thought, may as well try it. But it literally feels like I've got a dead arm. Like from the time that I've had it done yesterday morning till now, it just feels like I've got a dead arm. Obviously I can feel like there's something in my arm as well here, because obviously that's where they put the implant. It's also been bleeding, which I don't know whether it's been bleeding any more than it had when I first had it done, but it just feels really sore. Now what I want to know is this normal? You know, if anyone out there, I'm sure people out there have had it done. I'm just wondering if you could give me some advice before I start ringing my doctor up saying, you know, I'm in quite a bit of pain with this. It's not pain, it's just the physical, like, I feel like I've got a dead arm here. It's not even anywhere near where they've put it in, the implant. So I don't know what's going on with that. Obviously, if it's like this for the next few days, I'm going to go back to my doctor's after the Easter bank holiday. Speaking of Easter bank holidays, I'm just wondering what you guys are up to. If you live in the UK, we've got like quite a few days off, like Friday to the Monday. I'm actually working on Easter Monday. I don't know how I'm going to get there, if buses are even running, because like in my local area, they're so rubbish. Honestly, they really are rubbish. But yeah, I'll find a way to get there. I'll walk or something like that, but they've only got me on a 2-hour shift, so yeah, it's like, it's not really worth me walking like 5 miles or something for a 2-hour shift. But yeah, that's everything that I really wanted to discuss with you. But yeah, if you've got any tips on this implant business, please leave me a comment down below. I would really be interested to hear how you felt when you had yours put in, and you know, was there any pain for you, or it could just be me. I'm obviously not used to it. It's the first time that I've had it in, and it might just be how it is. But I mean, it just feels a little bit strange. I knew that it would, because obviously something is going into your body that's not meant to be there. But I just felt like having this implant would be the best thing all round. I don't have to worry about contraception then. Not that I'm in a relationship or anything, but you know, I use, like, I don't think I've ever discussed this, but I've got polycystic ovary syndrome, and it doesn't make my periods regular. So what I did is went on to the Yasmin pill, and they started making it regular. This is probably going to even like make them even less regular than they were before, just because the doctor said to me yesterday, you could get more bleeding, you could get less. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not really that bothered about that. I'm more bothered about the fact that I'm feeling pain here in my shoulder, like my shoulder going down, when it's not even on this side where it is. It's obviously here, like I showed you. And also, if you could let me know as well, if you can remember, like when you had yours done, how long did you keep this bandage on for? Because they've told me 3 days. This is obviously the second day, and I'm just wondering when I should take it off, really.